Volume, give me volume, DJ. Oh, why are you denying me the volume? Why are you denying me the volume? You are denying me the volume. Hey, come on. Hey, no, you have to do everything to remove the rain and the cold, especially us that who do not have wives or girlfriends. You have to do everything that takes to remove the rain. There's no volume button right there.
It's director. It's the director.
It's
The director.
What is wrong with happening with your life?
The director.
Director, get a wife, get a husband. Not a husband. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TNL with Dr. Foneke. My name is Dr. Foneke, of course. It's been another Thursday, and of course, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God, first of all, for giving us the rain. Ladies and gentlemen, though Prophet Awar had something different to say. When there was no rain, Prophet Awar said that there will be no rain until Kenyans go down on their knees and apologize for insulting him. Then all of a sudden, the rain came. And Prophet Awar, without getting very late, came and said, Kenyans, you are lucky, I forgave you. Next time, don't joke with me. I'm done with the rain. But all in all, ladies and gentlemen, thank God the rains are here. Now it's time for guys to go out and start planting. But like we say, we are Africans. Africans, we have some certain beliefs. Where I come from, we believe, DJ Epic, that when the rain starts falling down, don't be so quick to remove the basins out of the house yet, because you will chase away the rain. Yeah. So let the rain fall down first. Are we together? It's the same thing as starting to impregnate your wife before you put a ring on it. Wait first. It's the same thing. Wait for the rain to come down before you start rushing out with tanks and everything. So, and of course, people in Syokimau, people in Kitengela, people in Mulolongo, I know you are the guys who are most happy. These guys, when you call them right now, they don't say hello. They're just start telling you how much there's rain all over. So congratulations to everybody. The rain are finally here. But of course, we are still standing in prayers with the rest of the African countries. For example, Madagascar, all those countries which are around the Arctic Ocean. Of course, they're not having such a good time because there's a cyclone that is about to hit them once again. After actually losing 1 million people, of course, we are standing with them in prayers. You're wondering why I'm squinting my eyes? Today, I don't have my binoculars. So please, I know you guys can see me, but I cannot see you. I don't even know where the camera is. DJ Epic, if you're not wearing red, looking like a ripe tomato, I don't even know that you are there. Ladies and gentlemen, first things first, today I have such an amazing show lined up for you. All the way from Baringo County, I bring you the beautiful and one of the best and the most powerful ladies in the land right now. Of course, Honorable Gladwell Cheruiyot will be coming up on the show, the women rep for Baringo County. And of course, after that, I'll be bringing you Jua Kali, Romantico, and of course, Smack Him Cool, with an amazing collabo that has been taking over the airwaves right now. And apart from that, the latest signing on the Soul Generation Records, of course, owned by Saudi Soul, will be having Ben Soul coming up on the show later on. But before, first things first, a moment of silence. Today, as TNL with Dr. Foneke, we are standing in solidarity. We're standing during these tough times. We're standing with the family of the second president of the Republic of Kenya, Oga Daniel Toroitich Moi, and the family after losing his first son, Oga Jonathan Moi. So as a show, we just want to take a second of silence just to celebrate and appreciate the life that has been lost and just to stand with the family. Amen. This is a message to the retired president's family, that we're standing with you in prayers, that during these tough times, God will give you the strength, God will stand with you, and of course, God will show you the positive side of everything that happens. The Bible says that give thanks in good and bad times, because only He has the reason why things have to happen the way they happen. So to the family of the retired president, His Excellency, we stand with you in prayers. But apart from that, now more into happy things, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's go all the way to England. Okay. Have you been to England? Don't lie.
Soon.
Don't lie. I'm a prophet. Soon. I might curse you.
Soon, man. Soon I'll be there, yeah.
Well, how much is soon?
Soon.
How soon is
soon? Soon is relative.
You know, we've been saying Jesus will come soon. It's now 2,000 years. That human being has not come yet.
Soon is relative.
Soon is relative?
Yes.
Okay, if soon is your relative.
Not my relative, relative.
Soon is, I thought you said soon is your relative.
No, soon is relative.
Now, Prince Harry, ladies and you know Prince Harry.
Yeah.
These are the children to the late Princess Diana, and of course their father. I don't like their father, so I will not mention his name. I don't care. He will never meet me, so there's nothing he can do to me at all. So they have two sons, Prince Harry and the other small boy who married the other day. Now the focus is on Prince Harry. Now Prince Harry has been caught live, red-handed, that he had cheated on Kate Middleton, who is the wife. Guess with who?
With who?
The best friend.
Huh?
You're saying,
Yes.
It happens. You thought it was only in Africa. Even in white people's life, it also happens.
It happens.
So Prince Harry has cheated on Kate Middleton with the best friend. Women, this is a clear proof that you're your own enemies. At times, your enemy is not far away. Your enemy is just merry-go-rounding around the house. Like, Aki guy, what's wrong? Aki, you know. And I tell ladies, when you're having an issue with your husband or your boyfriend, don't go telling your WhatsApp group. Don't go shouting and putting voice notes on the Chama group. Because those same ladies who you're telling, one of them is after your husband. I can promise you that. Those of, oh my God, you know, Epic came late yesterday. He was smelling perfume. Okay, I know he's cheating. Then there's one who's always hugging your girlfriend. Don't worry, Epic is a dog. The next time, you'll find that same dog of Epic with your best friend. But I can say this, if they're going to divorce, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's none of my problem. But what I can tell you this as Africans, there are things that white people can do that us Africans cannot do. White people can divorce. Actually, rich people, because they're coming from the royal family.
Yeah.
Rich people can divorce. When a rich person divorces Epic, they have things to share. Because you have to cut in between, isn't it?
Yes.
They have things to share. They have land. They have cars. They have business. They have shares in major corporate companies. They have something to share. You as a poor person, what are you divorcing for? Unless you want to cut in between the word poverty. One goes with poof, the other goes with ati.
Yeah.
What are you divorcing for? Divorce is for rich people. Massage. Massage is for rich people. You, what are you massaging yourself for? Eh? Your day, do what are you massaging for? Me, like for me, life has massaged me enough. My problems in life have massaged them, make sure I'm fit. The reason why I'm like this because I'll never get, in fact, I'll never get to a body size. For what reason?
Why?
Life has done well for me. Yoga. You find people doing yoga like this. No yoga is about clearing the mind. And Americans, British can do yoga because they have the best healthcare, best roads, best governments. They can clear their mind for 3 seconds. You Africans, imagine right now you're just doing all of a sudden you just say house levy tax. All of a sudden NYS scandal. There are things running through your mind.
Number.
Baringo drought. There are things going. So you can never. These things are not for us. I don't know cuddling. You find in Africa people, you know cuddling? Whereby your wife sleeps on your chest when watching Game of Thrones. White people can do cuddling. But when an African woman sleeps on your chest, let me tell you, man, when an African woman sleeps on your chest, it's not cuddling. You are under investigation.
She's listening to your heart.
Yes, because you see your normal heartbeat is like this. Pa, 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 pa. Then when you're watching the movie, when there's total silence, and women are evil, at times God will forgive you. Just when now it is not time, I'm now well concentrated into the movie. You hear, babe, who is in jockey? Then now
start pounding.
Boo, 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 boo. Now you do, when your heartbeat increases, that means you're what?
You're lying.
Guilty. Now men, let me share with you a secret. Men from today, if you know you're about to cuddle with your wife, and you know your heartbeat might increase because you're not very sure, you might be guilty.
Yeah.
Because men are normally scared of one text. Babe, we need to talk. Can we talk?
Yeah.
Men from today, when you know you're about to cuddle with your wife, especially with this cold weather, go around the house.
Run.
Run. My friend, run. Make sure your heart is still beating fast. By the time you come back and sleep on that chair, so that if she asks you anything, your heartbeat is still the same. Everything has been maintained. I'm helping you to use your medulla oblongata and your rough endoplasmic reticulum and your ribosomes. Yeah, I'm just using those words because I've realized in my career, I think I wasted school fees because I've never used these words. Ladies and gentlemen, Tina with Dr. Faneke. Let me take a sip. We're still having budget issues. Next episode, we might get to juice. But if you don't get your juice, we might get you a cup. So we are moving
can
from
start
step
with a
to
cup,
step.
yeah.
At least, can we just get you a cup, at least? We are praying for you. Or
Yeah.
next time you can carry your own cup.
My own
isn't
cup
it?
from home.
Carry your own juice. Why
There's
do
no
you
problem.
disturb us?
I will.
Let me ask you. So you don't fancy weave or wig?
No, I'm just doing natural.
Is it because you don't have time to go to the salon, or because you're a busy lady, of course, Mheshimiwa?
Plus, there's no money in this country now.
Wow, you had to go there straight to the point.
Yeah.
Where is the money, Mheshimiwa? Where is the money? You are in a position to know. Where is the money going?
No, this is a question we will need to ask each other. You could be knowing. It seems
Me,
you
I'm
know
a foreigner. I'm a passing maid. Let me ask citizens like you, where is your money going to?
Could it be that you've taken to Nigeria?
But of course, for us, the
Yeah.
reason why we are running away is because there's no money even there.
So you have emptied this
Our
one again.
Next, I'll be moving to Zimbabwe. Welcome so much on the show. It's
Thank
such
you.
an honor to have
Yes.
you on the show.
Yes.
First things first.
Yes.
Let's talk about Baringo County.
Yes, please.
How is the issue about drought? Where's the issue right now? How is the situation right now?
Still the same, but not as bad as before,
Mm-hmm.
because the national government has come in
Mm-hmm.
to give people food,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's gone down a bit,
Uh-huh.
but doesn't mean that all things are all right now.
Uh-huh.
It has only been moderated or
But-
reduced.
But Mheshimiwa, I mean, this is every time there's drought that hits Kenya. Baringo County is always on top of the map. Why is there not a lasting solution that can be found to make sure that this county and of course the environs of Baringo County don't end up every time that are going this kind of a situation?
Dr. Kufanike, there's lasting solution.
What is the
And
lasting solution,
The
ma'am?
lasting solution is just to harvest water, which is running down every rainy season, and keep it for use at the dry spell. That's the only solution.
But now the governor or probably the deputy or nobody has tried probably coming up with tanks, digging wells, and coming up with probably mechanism to save water. Nobody's come up with that. Because it feels very bad that every time guys actually have to do fundraisings, guys have to go all the way, have pay bill numbers to raise money to help Baringo.
This one is, of course, as it is now, it's a big shame to us as leaders, especially Baringo, but it
Exactly.
is the biggest shame for the country. Up to this moment, 55 years after independence,
Exactly.
we are still saying we collect money to rescue people from hunger. It is a shame. And
there's more that can be done.
given the fact that right now, Baringo, of course, I know, and I've been saying, maybe probably because we've had the second president of the Republic of Kenya being a
Yes.
president and coming from Baringo County for a period of like 24 years, possibly people thought, maybe it's being thought that he solved all the problems from Baringo. And probably that is why we were not even put in the list for equalization fund in the last constitution. And so people are really suffering. Baringo is an asal area. 70% of Baringo is actually dry.
What?
Yes.
So it's not what you actually see around Kabarak. Because when I pass by around Kabarak
Oh
University
my
all the way
God, you
from
see-
Nakuru town, all I see is green, all the way till probably, I think, is it El Damaravin or I think all the way there.
I think I need to inform you.
Yes.
Probably, you are a foreigner.
Oh, yes.
Yes, so you couldn't know. Nakuru, by the way, is not in Baringo.
It's not.
Kabarak is in Nakuru County.
Oh, then probably, I think because of Kabarak House, because of the president's house, probably, I've always thought that.
So you've made it look like it's
But
Baringo.
then, to be honest, I
Yeah.
will confess, forgive
Yes.
my ignorance.
Yes.
I've always known probably it's around there.
No.
But now let me ask,
Yes.
because there's you, the women rep, then there's the deputy governor, there's
Yes.
the governor,
Yes.
then there's the MCAs,
Yes.
and probably the local chiefs,
Yes, yes.
county commissioners.
Yes.
All of you have not sat down and actually probably thought to find a solution.
Constitutionally, we have different mandates.
Exactly.
Of course, sitting together is coming to try and maybe give a direction to the persons who are supposed to perform certain duties towards a common goal. But then you see the issues, drought, food security, after devolution, lies squarely on the county government. unless they feel they are defeated, so that they can call for
Now
national
call upon,
government
yes.
to come and chip in. But as far as I'm concerned, after devolution, it is a duty that has been given specifically to the county government to carry the burden of the people, particularly in issues food security. But in this case now, I don't know. Of course, as we know, this is the second term where we are practicing this issue, devolution. And of course, there are a lot of teething problems. And you see again...
Well, a lot of them.
A lot of teething
like
problems.
I can say, let me put myself in the shoes now probably as a citizen.
Yes.
You see, guys are still gambling to understand some of these roles.
Yes.
There are some Kenyans who probably understand only the role of the president and the governor.
Yes.
Now, probably just break it down to the ordinary Kenyan mwananchi.
Yes.
In quotes, the Wanjiku.
Yes.
What is the role of the women?
Of course, this one is the one that is actually disturbing so many people.
Exactly.
Yeah, they feel like actually it is a misplaced position. But I want to explain first of all, the initial path to this position was to do an affirmative action to the women fraternity, that's gender, so that at least we have increased number of female women leaders in the parliament. That was the first genesis of having this position. Thereafter, when they had that position, unfortunately, for several years after we started, they were not allocated any fund, so that they were not able actually to do anything.
So it's just
and
a
that is why
ceremonial title.
Yes. Then that time now they were starting calling them some names which were not very pleasing. I don't want to say them here.
Yes, I remember those names.
You remember those names?
We'll not mention them on air at all. It was very disgraceful.
Yes, yes, yes. Now, currently, we won't appreciate later on that when women really cried that they need to be given something to be working for the people after being elected, then the government gave us some little money that is actually, at the moment, it's going for like 6 million per constituency.
6 million?
6 million only.
What is it? Okay, no offense. What is 6 million? How much can 6 million do in this current situation?
You see, no, I normally say...
The budget of Kenya is already running on a 3 trillion right now.
Okay. I normally say, for me, or for women, it is good that this figure was given to a woman. Women can think further. They can do something different. They are peculiar. You see, for me, because I'm a woman, when I'm given that little flour to make ugali, then I look at it, I'm like, it can't be enough for ugali. So I decided to do porridge for them.
So how going to do uji and ugali?
No, I leave alone ugali because...
How going to like...
so that some can...
Mheshimiwa, I was asking to come to your house, but now I'm scared.
But you have many children and you have to make sure all of them are actually having maybe even a test or even smearing something. No.
Let them pray and fast.
No. No.
You have surprised me.
So what is happening right now, we are doing actually social functions per se.
Basically.
If we go out of our way, it is if you have the will and you are able to. But initially, or the functions that we are given is to empower women and youth groups and even the PWDs in terms of giving some grants for them to do some businesses, to establish themselves so that
empowering
they can come
chamas, because I know Kenyans are big in chamas.
Yes.
Empowering chamas, women groups and everything.
Yes. And give them knowledge on how to go about them.
Beautiful.
We do table banking for them. Yeah. And then at the same time, we look at the issues that touch women. If there are women in some small markets, and maybe they don't have shelter, you can also decide you want to build some shelter for them, or buy some umbrellas for them.
The things that
matter
to them.
That matter.
Little but matter to them.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to probably vying for going for the top gubernatorial seat, probably becoming Her Excellency?
Hey, I wish I was given a chance, but then let me say like this: at this given moment, you see, in a Kalenjin community, we refer everything to livestock. So at the moment, the livestock that I was given are not yet eaten enough graced enough to be like you leave them alone. I have to work on them, then until I bring them home well, then they can decide now. This herd of cattle for this lady is not enough. We can herd her something. Then I'll be grateful. I have no problem.
Are you
For
telling-
now, let me work on what I have.
Are you at times scared of how literally male infested politics is in Kenya? Do you at times get scared?
Initially, I used to. But believe me now, you can do anything, say anything, whatever. It's none of my business. I have developed a very thick skin. Call me all the names, so long as you don't touch me. Yeah.
Call me whatever you want to call me.
Do what you want to do.
Weshima, is there a Mr. Cheruiyot? Is there an Oga Cheruiyot?
Oh my God, that is not. There is a Mr.
Eh.
That Mr. Cheruiyot is not this one that you think.
Ah.
Mr. Cheruiyot is my father.
But there's another human
There
being
is another human being, yes.
who claims you.
And you know, like you said, I don't want to mention him here because maybe people will start looking for him.
On Instagram. Are you on Instagram? Like, hey, women rep things. But you have children, right? You're a mom.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Beautiful.
I'm
How
blessed.
many? How many, mom?
In our community, we don't count
don't
them.
count?
There are many. There
But
are
you
many.
can see them.
They are blessed, yeah.
Now, on a Sunday afternoon, what is the best meal that you make for them?
Oh my God.
Hoping it's not OG and Coco. At this point, I'm very scared. What is the best meal you make for them?
When I'm around, yeah. Okay, you know what is best for me is always best for my children.
There you go, an African mom.
An
typically.
African mom, you know.
Okay,
So,
fine.
What I like most is beans.
Beans.
Najua madodo.
Yeah, when I want to remind myself of back in the days when I was suffering, I do madondo.
When you are suffering,
Yeah, imagine we've grown up like that, thinking that Skuma Wiki and madondo are for poverty. Then Nyama is for richness. I don't know who told us.
no.
So madondo and chapo.
Yes,
You cook chapo.
I do.
Mushima, you tie a lesson.
I do every. For your information, by the way, I don't have a house girl.
You don't have a house.
No, I do it myself.
Everything.
Everything.
Do you wash your utensils?
I do. What
You
has changed? I'm still the woman. I mean that it's only title, but I'm a mother. I'm a woman. I'm somebody's wife. I remain the same. I'm a
sure.
professional.
So when you're cooking, do you have bodyguards standing behind you? like you're carrying, you're like, let me take it. Oh my God, this is funny.
Yeah, of course.
No, I imagine when you're there, you're washing. But they were like, Mashimiwa sabuni. My goodness.
Dr. Fweneke, you're killing.
Ask Mashimiwa one question before we close.
Moshimio,
Oh my God.
I'd like you to give a word of like inspiration to young ladies out there who may be looking up to you
And getting into the politics.
and getting into politics. What would you tell them?
Actually, I would tell the young women and the women nation generally that be fair to each other first. When you see a young girl or a woman standing for a position, what they need to be done is given support.
Beautiful.
Unlike the current the current way of doing things, where now when a girl stands for a position, leadership position, especially politics, is insulted left, right, center, having been amplified by women. I want to tell women, let's have support for each other, and for the girls, be strong. The world is not for you. The world is for men, but we have to get into it, but of course slowly with a lot of caution. Don't have
I love that last part, with a lot of caution. Mom, do you sing? Do you sing on a free time?
I do.
Woo!
It's only that I don't have enough time.
Please,
I
we
love
have
it.
enough
I
time.
love it.
I'm the one who controls the show. We have enough time.
So are we singing?
What song do you want to sing?
Okay.
Look at you.
Don't give me this, you only need things of nowadays. So long as
I can one.
I will love it better.
Which one? Me, I want to learn. The only thing I know is Boyo, Chamuge. Then this one Emikoske taught me.
Now, any song by that lady you're talking about?
I think Taunet Lelel.
Yes.
Tonet Lele.
You have that one?
I have Emily Chepchumba.
We are saying Emikoske.
Yes.
Mom, it's
You
okay.
want us to go secular? Can we go Christian?
You want to play that one, Emily Chepchumba?
Yes, I have actually.
You have it?
Yeah.
Mommy, you know it?
Which Antonia?
Emily Chepchumba. Emily Chepchumba, Lakwanya.
I know it, yeah. Why not?
Lakwanya,
Yeah, I will
you
tell
say
you. how to-
Lakwanya. What do you normally say? I might be insulting
Lakwani Bogoyin.
Lakwanya? What do you feel like I'm speaking in tongues? Like, oh, Jehovah. Lakwanya boy.
Dr.
You have killed me. Come and show me how it does as you finish up.
Okay.
All right, what's your Instagram? You're on Instagram?
Yes, I am.
At what? At
Tungo.
Tungo. At Tungo, of course, on Facebook. At Tungo as well.
Honorable Gladwell.
Honorable Gladwell Cheruiyot. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Show me with us as you go on a break. Isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, this is, of course, Honorable Gladwell Cheruiyot, Women Rep, Baringo County. Straight after the break, this is TNA with Dr. Faneke. I'm being taught how to dance the Kalanjino as long as we don't run away. Make sure in 2022 you run away with the votes, literally. Give us the music, give us the music. So how do you dance it?